Hey everyone, this is Brian from How 3. In a previous video, we talked about creating smart health links via a unauthenticated flow. In this one, we're going to do the opposite, which is doing it in a authenticated flow, which is the more realistic scenario when patients are logged in, authenticated, and sharing data for our particular patient that they are caring for. So there's a couple steps here. I'm just going to go through the docs first, and I'll show a live demo afterwards. So for this, of course, you do have to create a patient and onboard. It's fairly quick, so highly recommend you try it. We'll go through that in a second. Afterwards, you confirm that you want to share data for a particular patient by just navigating to the tab, and then you will go to the share activity on the very top left. You can just click on share. Then once you're there, it will bring up the screen where you can create the smart health links. You just review the settings. You can change anything around like the labels, the data you want to share, the link expiration. And after that, you can just go ahead and create that share link. Once you've done that, a modal will actually appear. Now it's important that you save the screen, don't click off of it, because once you do, you will no longer have access to the smart health link or the QR code. So typically the workflow here would be that you're at the appointment already and then you generate a smart health link on the fly and you can show it to the front desk registration. So once you have that, the steps are fairly similar to the previous, where you will just test it with your receiver. So these would be your EHRs. You have these two tools, and I'll also demo it with FlexBuzz tool in this live demo. And then at the very bottom, very similar again to the authenticated flow, where you can see your active share links, metadata about those active share links, like perhaps who has accessed it. And then at the very bottom, you can look at all of the share links you've ever created and those that are expired, and then just same exact thing, the audit history of who has reviewed it. So that's pretty much it. We're just going to go and start off at the very top and walk through this process from top to bottom so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go sign up. Now you could sign up using your email and password, but I'm not going to do that. I like to just sign in using Google because this is pretty quick. Just tab through the steps, pre-populates your information. There's just a couple of steps here. First is about who you are as a user. So I'm going to put that in. You can actually care for someone else and also yourself because there's a lot of things to do. This just gives you a central platform to care for both. So this is going to be about me. I'm just going to enter some fake information here. And then you can now enter information about whoever you are caring for. So I'm just going to enter, again, some fake information. And I'm going to say this person is my sibling. And hit finish. And then you are pretty much done. It creates those patients on the back end. And now this is me over here. It always does default to the person you're caring for first. So it was my brother. You can see this is my brother over here. Navigate to that share tab on the left hand side. Now you have this auto-generated tab. You can always change this to be some other label that you want. You can untab these medications or these labs, things like this. And you go ahead and set an expiration date, and you go ahead and create that share link. So here is that share link. I'm just going to go copy this and put it into the FlexBuzz tool where I can scan it. And this can be some organization scanning. Hit this retrieve. So you see this pulls back the name, the date. There's actually, I just create this patient as you saw, so there's no information in here besides the patient record and the PDF. And if I go back here, you can now see that I have an active share link. And then this has some organization has accessed it at this time. At the very bottom, it will show me all my previous expired share links. This is a brand new patient, so there is no expired share links. And that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions.